And now, may we request Dr. Girish T. Patel, eminent psychotherapist, for his address.
Dignitaries on the dais and my dear brothers and sisters, Om Shanti. Say Om Shanti. Good afternoon. Everyone is listening? Everybody is listening? Not listening. Yeah. Maybe I can prove that you're not listening. Listen properly. Keep your finger like this. Please do it, everybody. Yeah, please listen. Do keep looking at it. Keep looking at it. Touch it on your chin. Many are touching on the nose. Why? Because I did it. So, you are watching but not listening. Listen, in fact, no, listening is also an art. I can speak for almost 10 minutes. Don't only listen. Give me response also. I must be making such 300 presentations in a year. But when participants are more responsive, I can become more creative. So if you like what I am saying, nod your head, so that I am sure post-lunch you have not went to sleep. If there is something humorous, laugh loudly. Do you know how to laugh? Do you know how to laugh? Yes or no? Prove it. Only 10% know laughing. Right? Children laugh 80 times a day. But as we grow older, we forget laughing. So what we should do, make small thing big and laugh. If you laugh without reason, then they will send you in my clinic. At least you know clapping. ताली बजाना आता है? Why we should clap in between? Because to maintain mind is very difficult. Mind is like a mercury. It will slip away. And soon my voice will become mother's lorry. But no, your voice is important to bring them back. Laughing, clapping is a primary school study. It's not a big thing. Actually, the university education is to feel these points. If I can create some feeling, then transformation can take place. Otherwise, no. So, feel them. Even if there are tears in your eyes, it's very good. Once, somebody asked a very famous poet, where is life? He said, we have lost in wisdom. Where is wisdom? We have lost in knowledge. Where is knowledge? We have lost in information. Now we have lots of information. Our children know more than what we know. But very little knowledge. And practically no wisdom. So what we need, even for a national development, is actually wisdom. And know how to acquire. I will share a few points with you. Before that, as we are talking about spirituality for national development, Swamini, she also said inside-out approach, which is very true. Let me share a very inspiring story. Once there was a dialogue between a hammer and a key. Hammer said, you're so small, I'm so huge, still I give powerful strokes on the lock, but lock doesn't open. Although you are so small, still how come you are able to open the lock? Key gave a powerful reply. She said, look, hammer brother, you are trying to open the lock from outside. So lock doesn't open. What I do, I go inside and give a right turn and lock opens. So for our life, our family, society, as well as nation or a world at large. What we need is this inside-out approach. And that's why spirituality is a foundation. When this topic was given to me, I was wondering that there are a few aspects, like for national development, first is agriculture, like India especially. Unless हमारे किसान जब तक improve नहीं होंगे, देश का भला नहीं हो सकता है. So that farmers, and they are giving us food, which is very important. Second important is education. Third can be economic development. Fourth is intellectual development. Fifth powerful thing is emotional development, in fact. Today the whole problem is many of us have a very good IQ, but we have very poor EQ. EQ is emotional quotient. It is said that because of IQ you are hired, but you need EQ in order to get promoted. Because of IQ you are hired, and because of lack of EQ you are fired. Getting me? So why you are not laughing? So no, we need to become emotionally intelligent. Don't become emotional. To become emotional is different. An emotionally intelligent person is able to manage emotions in a right way. And still what we need is SQ. That is spiritual quotient. Because of EQ, you get promoted. You can become highly successful if you have high EQ. But unless you have SQ, unless you are spiritually intelligent, you can never feel fulfilled. You can never have that sense of deep happiness within. One very senior industrialist, he came to the international headquarters of Brahma Kumaris in Mount Abu. One of the Brahma Kumari sisters was showing him the whole campus. At a particular spot, she said, "Sir, I have something important to attend. And nearby there is a meditation room. If you could just sit there for 5 minutes, I will come back soon." When she came back after 5 minutes, still he was standing there. So she asked that, "Don't you like meditation? No? Why did you not go in meditation room?" Then he said, "That sister, now I am caught. So I have to tell you the truth. Although from scratch I have developed, and now I am a well-known industrialist in India, but my real problem is I cannot sit alone. When you said that go to meditation room, even if I don't do anything, I have to go there and sit quietly. I can't. I would have become so restless. That's why I chose to stand here." So this is what we are missing. Spirituality is something very, very deep. When we say spiritual, it has nothing to do with religion. In fact, religion has divided us. There are so many wars going because of religion. In fact, spirituality can only unite us. Because spirituality is that essence within all of us. With spirituality, we can really understand that what I need. Now, even as a psychiatrist or a psychotherapist, I can say no many experts, like no Deepak Chopra, if you have heard of. No, if you call him here, he might ask for 10 lakh rupees, and people are paying. Even Deepak Chopra says that we are looking for the right thing at a wrong place. We are all looking for the peace, we are looking for bliss, happiness, but we are looking outside, which doesn't have a power to give it. Even we are thinking of fulfillment. Now we are short of time, but in my full day seminar, we get this experiment done. That there are 2 buckets, one filled of water, and we call somebody, give him a glass which has no base, and then tell him that now you fill that empty bucket with water. For half a minute he will keep trying, but water will fall down. Then ultimately say, sir, not possible. Why? Because your glass is baseless. So similarly, if you think that I can experience happiness, I can experience perpetual bliss by satisfying my senses, you are doing the same mistake. That these senses are baseless glass, and you are trying to fulfill your consciousness with that sort of vessel. Getting me? Yes or no? हाँ, समझ में आता है कि कलकत्ता में चक्कर लगा रहे है ना? One teacher asked young students, what's the difference between truth and illusion? So one boy jumped from his chair. He said, sir, your talking is truth. And if you believe we are listening is your illusion. Huh? I think it's my illusion. That's why you're not laughing. Hence, this is the foundation. And know how spirituality would help in national development. Because whatever we need, today I wonder, although if there are politicians, please forgive me, even in sportsmen, what is called sportsman spirit. You must have seen many times when Sachin Tendulkar gets out, although umpire doesn't know, but still he will go because he knows that I'm out. But these days politicians are not doing it. No, even if they know that it's not possible, still I need not tell anything. So spirituality will change that. Again, not religion. In China, Tao Te Ching, if you have heard of. It's Lao Tzu who has written around 84 different verses. They are wonderful, in fact. Now, in this hall, there are so many things, like there are tables, there is a chair, many things. But where you are sitting, what you are using, please tell me. Simple question. What you are using? Chair? No. Suppose if I put lot of books there, can you sit? So you are sitting in the empty space. So lot of wonderful things here. What is useful is an empty space. Correct? So similarly, if you want to be useful to your family, to the nation, become empty. And when I say empty, it means remove your ego. The huge... Even if you have a little interest in inside-out approach, please work on ego. Go somewhere where nobody will respect you. Still, you should feel comfortable. That as a being, I am peaceful. I am not feeling good because they are giving me respect. Even go and meet people where they will not praise you. Rather, they will blame you. They might talk negative about you. And can you remain peaceful in spite of it? You must have heard this story. Maybe I will tell you in a little different way. Once, many who were disturbed because of Buddha. So they came and started giving all the negative words, lots of bad words. Still, Buddha went on listening. And after they finished, within 10-15 minutes, then he said that, have you finished? Now I want to go to another village. There is an important program. So they were upset. They said, we told you so many bad words. Still you are so quiet. And very quietly you are saying that I want to go to another village. So he said, no, very simple. How? He told them, look, suppose you had bought lot of sweets and fruits for me. And if I had not accepted, then what you will do? Then they said that we will have to take it back and distribute in our village. So he said the same thing. Now you must have heard that now I have not accepted all your bad words. Take it back and distribute in your village. Got it? So this is the lack of ego. Ego leads to expectation. And when expectations are not met, we feel bad. And then, whatever you achieve, but still, if you have an ego, you cannot help the society. If you want to help, you can make a show, but in a true sense, you can never help the society. And there are just a couple of things that if you want to spiritually evolve, there are two aspects. As a psychologist now I'm talking, we all have no blocks since you were in mother's womb. If you believe in past birth, maybe past birth memories as well. And there are two types of things. One is, you did something negative to others. Like you become angry on your son, and that burden you are carrying. Second is, someone has broken your trust. Someone ill-treated you, and that also burden you are carrying. To really become spiritually healthy, we have to overcome both of them. Do you want to do it? Yes or no? Everybody will get up, please. Khade ho jao, khade ho jao. Sir, come here. Yeah, let him go. Okay, wait. Let him come here. Yeah. Create one partner. Yes, male, female partner. If you are husband and wife, you can become partner. At home also you are partner, here also you are partner. Yeah, shake hand with your partner. Say hello. No, you have to do something very good. If you want to really remove all that burden of your some deeds where you are unhappy about, this is the best way. I will do it. Everybody will follow me. Sure? Promise? Okay, yeah. Look in the eyes of your partner and think he's the same person whom I have given unhappiness. I have given sorrow. Now do as I do. Huh? Yeah. Please say, I am extremely sorry I ill-treated you. Karo, please do it. Say, I am extremely sorry. Not him, no. At least somebody is unhappy with you, isn't it? Please do it. Okay. Yeah, please sit down. Thank you. Okay, we are short of time, so I have not carried forward. So, even if right now it is not there, when you go home, or as soon as this conference is over, take out your phone and tell them, that I am really sorry for a specific reason. Huh? Not just like that, yeah, please forgive me. For a specific reason why you are saying sorry. And believe me, 99% you are going to get a good response. That person might say that, no, I even don't remember. Gone. Person may start crying. Person may start laughing also. So still your burden is gone. Only 1% possibility is there that somebody might use this good gesture to remind you in future. Then you can withdraw. You have not given him 1 million rupees. You can withdraw that was my good gesture, but you have taken in a negative way. Right? Now, second thing is more difficult. Now, this more difficult aspect is, if somebody has broken your trust, if someone has ill-treated you, and that burden also you are carrying, and there the only way is to forgive that person. You may say, no, I will forgive the whole world, but I am not going to forgive this guy. So you will carry that burden even in the next birth. And why to forgive? By forgiving, you are not helping him or her. By forgiving, you are helping yourself. Because that person must have forgotten the event. No, legally, if you want to do something, it's a different story. But don't carry it. The whole problem is when we carry the emotions associated with various events. So for that, the best way, if you want to become free from that negative effects, the best way is to give unconditional forgiveness. And as a medical doctor, believe me, Hensel, who is the founding father of stress research, who said that in a state of not forgiving, even you can develop cancer. You can develop heart disease. So it's for our good that please give unconditional forgiveness. And ultimately, actually, this world also is not as it looks. No, how is Earth? How is Earth? Round. Have you seen? Then, no. Actually, Earth seems flat. But actually, now we know that it is round, correct? If you send an illiterate person on the terrace of this hotel and tell him to watch sun for the whole day, then what will be his conclusion? He will say sun is taking round the earth. But what is truth? Earth is rotating around the sun. So exactly things are not as they look. So we are also not as we look. We are not this, hands, legs, mouth, this panchendriya and all. We are all spiritual beings. No, we are that essence within, which is same in everybody. Any religion, actually that spiritual essence within is the same. And the goal is to experience that essence. And even to make it powerful. To make it powerful, like now when your mobile is discharged, what you do? Bolo. No, why am I asking simple question? Because my voice is not going to bring their attention back. Your voice will bring, right? You will put it to the charger. So similarly, Supreme is a charger, in fact. Do you know when you charge, what happens? Actually, all the ingredients which are there in your mobile battery, they are harmonized. So we need to connect to Supreme to harmonize that being within. And again, whatever is your religion, no, founding fathers may be different, deities may be different, but the source is the same. We need to connect to that source. Yeah, you can clap. No, once from Odisha, from a very small village, one gentleman came to Kolkata and he became very famous, very rich also. So he thought that, no, my villagers who have never seen a town, I should call them. So he called them to Kolkata and kept them in a 5-star hotel like this. And no, they saw everything. And when no, they were checking out, it that generally happens, no? They will go and check, no, that something is not missing. Because no, people take away the bed sheet or something, no? So the person, no, he went and checked. He came back and told manager that, sir, everything is excellent. Nothing is missing. But sir, those taps are missing. Tap, no, the water comes. Or null miss ho raha hai. So that manager, no, told them that, no, have you stolen the taps? Ultimately, they had to agree. They said yes, but there was a special reason. No, in our village, there is no water. Now here, when we saw that from tap is water, we are taking this and we'll put it in our house and water will come. Got it? Although it might look a little bad, but our founding fathers, our deities, no, they are like those taps. Although they introduced us to spirituality, we have a great reverence for them, but they are not the source. Source is supreme, no, who is incorporeal. So spirituality is to connect to that supreme. And if politicians can do, they would achieve excellent things. No, when I see many things, although no, you can listen to lots of, over 1,000 YouTube videos are there. When you listen, no, many says, the doctor, theoretically all this is very good. But in practice it is impossible. What is the spelling of impossible? Spelling of impossible? I am possible, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. Now keep your hand like this. Everybody, please do it. I will say impossible. You will say I am possible. Right? Okay, impossible. No, only 10% are saying. Unless 100% says I'm not going to stop. Impossible. Still everybody is not saying impossible. Yeah. So whenever no, something happens, if someone says impossible, say I am possible. Yes, yes, yes. Impossible. Yes, 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 I am possible. Okay. Let me conclude with this couplet. समय नदी की धार जिसमें सब बह जाया करते हैं, समय बड़ा बलवान जिसमें पर्वत भी ढल जाया करते हैं। अक्सर लोग आया और जाया करते हैं, परंतु कनौरिया जैसे कुछ लोग इतिहास बनाया करते हैं। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you so much, sir. That was truly enjoyable, and we never knew that the spiritual could be so dramatic. Thank you.